Hello, Simon Brown again, Head of Enterprise Development for the NCEE. In this short video clip, I want to talk to you a bit about some of the learning that we discussed in the pre-award training, but want to remind you again about being entrepreneurial and what separates entrepreneurs from other successful, maybe business people, because entrepreneurs are quite different. Entrepreneurs need to be able to respond to opportunities when they emerge, and you may remember we talked about the work from Sarasvathy, who introduced the concept of effectuation. And this is where entrepreneurs will look at where they are, know themselves, what they can do, what they can't do, will have an idea of the networks that they work in. So who do they know? Who do they know that can help them? And depending on what opportunities may emerge, they will say, oh, I need to talk to so-and-so. They might be able to help me with this. So they've got an extensive network of contacts, friends, acquaintances that they can call on. So they know themselves and they know who they know and what those colleagues and contacts can help them with. And they also know what they've got resource-wise that will allow them to do certain things. Because there's no point seeing an opportunity and go, oh, let's go and try and do that, when they actually don't have the resources that will allow them to engage in that opportunity, or they don't have the network of contacts that allow them to get into that area. So entrepreneurs are very aware of what they know, who they know, and what they've got their hands on that they can use to help them create and deliver some value. And so the business model canvas that's sitting behind me, you should be using all the time. When you get an idea, just scribble it down. What's the idea? What's the value that you're creating? Who is it possibly for? What resources have I got? What sort of key activities would I need to deliver that? And start filling in the various boxes. It's a very quick and easy tool, and it tests very quickly whether you've actually got something that you can work with. So we introduced the idea of effectuation, and I would encourage you all to go and read up on Sarasvathy's work. But there's also some work from another academic called Colin Jones, who talks about the resource profile that entrepreneurs are very good at. And you should try and keep this up to date and scribble it down somewhere, because it's much like the work that I've just described from Saras. But Colin will talk about, in the resource profile, the social capital that entrepreneurs have, i.e. the networks. Who do you know? What can they help you with? The human capital, which is themselves, knowing themselves. So what's their knowledge? What are their skills? What contacts do they have? What do they have that they can keep adding to? And also, what are they not too good with? How's your finance? How's your accounting skills? What's your legal knowledge? So are there areas where you need to plug some gaps maybe? And then finally, the resource profile has in it what he calls financial capital, but that's more than money. It's about what have you got that you can get your hands onto that you can use. And so the resource profile from Colin Jones or Sarasvathy's sort of effectuation do overlap, and I would encourage you to have a look at them, because you need to be honest about yourself. What do you know? What are you good at? What are you not so good at? And also have a look at your contacts, your networks, and then what resources can you get your hands on? Because rarely is money the barrier. If the idea is good enough, money will flow. And clearly in YouWin, your ideas have been good enough for you to get considerable start on your journey. So don't forget the effectuation side and Colin Jones's resource profile. Okay? Think about what you've got, what you know, and what can you get your hands on to make life good for you.